Hi, I'm Bethany O'Connor here with a video to help you stop procrastinating and focus. I am an expert on this topic. I've had an ADD diagnosis for about 25 years now. So I have done a lot of my own research and a lot of my own experimenting on what helps me to focus and stop procrastinating. So I'm here with a few easy steps. This is part one of a video, and I'll be back very soon with part two. So let's jump right in. Number one, when you are finding yourself procrastinating on an important task, start to anchor into your why. Why is this task important to me? What is at stake if I keep putting this off and keep putting this off? I have clients right now, we're in August at the moment. So we have a few clients in my cohort right now who are writing their own self-evaluation at the mid-year point, right? So if you find yourself procrastinating on something like that, a strong why you might have is, hey, I want to make my accomplishments really visible. I want to help position myself for promotion or interesting assignments. And I want to position myself for a higher compensation when the salary reviews come. So that's just an example, but pick a really strong why. That can help motivate us to get past any blocks of procrastinating. Okay, let's move on to number two. I want you to block off a time of day when your brain is most active to tackle this task. For some of us, that's morning. Some of us, that's early afternoon. Some of us get a second wind and we can really laser focus at night. So take a moment to reflect on when your brain is most active and creative. And I want you to block off a, let's say, 30 to 45-minute window to do your first chunk of that task. Okay? All right. Number three, just like a recipe when you go to cook something, before you even sit down to tackle that nagging task, whatever it may be, I want you to write down the exact steps that you need to take to execute that task. So if we arrive to our creative block, let's say it's Tuesday, at 9 a.m., that's it for you. If you sit down without any recipe or any plan or any steps, and if you're like me, you're going to get easily overwhelmed and pulled in a different direction, and you'll end up checking email for 45 minutes. So before you even sit down, I want you to write the steps. So let's say you're writing your own self-evaluation. Some of those steps could include, I'm going to check my email folder for the complimentary emails that I can then copy and paste if that's something your organization honors, is complimentary words from other people. Number two, the second step would be to look back through your calendar for any major events and milestones throughout the year. So you get the idea. Those are two of the steps you might take if you were writing your own self-evaluation. Okay? Or if you were sitting down to do your taxes, some of your steps would be log into my bank and download my statements. Log into whatever portal your W-2s are held and download those. So having that recipe makes it much less overwhelming when the time comes to actually tackle that task. So to quickly recap this part one of this video on stop procrastinating, it's anchor into a strong why. What is your reason for tackling this task? How good is it going to feel when it's done? Number two, block off a time of day that your brain is most active and creative. Set yourself up for success. And number three, in advance of your productivity block, write down the steps that you're going to take. I promise you that will take a lot of pressure off and make it easier and more pleasant. Again, I'm Bethany O'Connor. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment if any of this was helpful. I'm always love to hear from you, and I'll see you back here next time.